breaking news. Chicago Cubs winning a lot of games has been fun to watch.
Yeah, now the question remains, can they take their magic show on the road?
Cubs taking on the Rangers, trying to get to 10 consecutive wins.
Now, the umpires are having a meeting because, Dave, you mentioned it in the open. You cannot pitch with white sleeves. No. So they got to the mound, Rocker did, and they said, yeah, no white sleeves.
We saw it out in the bullpen. You're the one who pointed it out, that he was throwing out there with white sleeves on. I had assumed that he would change before coming out to pitch, but no.
And everybody in the Rangers dugout is having a little chuckle about it. I mean, he's thinking it looks good, right? The white pants, the red shirt, the white sleeves. Doesn't work that way, Kumar.
Man, that's like a rule you should know very early on, and so change to the red sleeves. 6 starts so far on the year. He has a 4.71 ERA. He's got to throw that strike one tonight against the Cubs because they will draw walks.
Nico Hoerner leading it off 2-1 pitch. That's right. Come back. Rocker calmly grabs it, underhands it, and takes care of Hoerner. One away.
Here's Michael Conforto. Conforto in the air, left field shallow. Ozuna racing in towards the line. It's a fair ball. Conforto to second with a double.
One of the softest extra base hits in a big league game you will ever see.
Oh, man, and it just caught the chalk.
Here is Alex Bregman.
Oh, he strikes out swinging here, though. Rocker gets him on the slider. 2 gone.
Let's see if Ian Happ can drive in the game's first run.
Happ, a cue shot. It's into left field for a base hit. Conforto rounds third and scores it. Ian Happ, RBI single, on base streak, 29 games. It is 1-0 Cubs.
Really tearing the cover off the ball. A pop fly double, and now Ian just squirts this one through the left side of the infield, but gets the job done. A little slicing roller. Well, here comes Ben Brown. He made his Major League debut here back in March of 2024. He was called up after Justin Steele got hurt opening day. This will be his first start this year.
Last start for Ben Brown, July 27th. Last year against the White Sox. 5 innings, 3 hits, gave up 1 run and got the win. 2 up, 2 down for Ben Brown and a pair of 6-3 putouts.
Yeah, sure. It's always a proven strategy for a pitcher to get him to hit it to Dansby Swanson.
Well, good sign there that hitting safely now in 4 of the last 6 games. Maybe an indication that Corey's about to get hot.
3 batters, 3 grounders. Nico to first. A 1-2-3 inning for Ben Brown. Nice work. 1-0 Cubs. 5 batters face 5 groundouts.
You know, we thought 2 innings for Ben Brown, but the way he's rolling right now, he might be out there for another one. He's only thrown 16 pitches.
As this pitch is way outside, ball 4, and Peterson works the 2-out walk.
And they finally break through and put a little pressure here on Brown.
And there's a drive to left. And Happ, shy of the warning track, makes the catch. Ben Brown, 2 scoreless frames.
The inning is done. Oh, a little camera work up there at the high third. Come on, Elvis. Is that guy cleared? Elvis Anderson on camera 6 when we come back. Watch the camera, Elvis.
My bad.
Man, the job is to get us those good shots. Look at that. That is really nicely done. Framed up perfectly. There you go. You got Rocker. Yeah, beautiful. Our director, Mark Vittorio, giving instructions every now and then. The 1-2 pitch. Slow roller. Left side of the infield. Young gathers it up. Throws out Hoerner. 1 away.
What do you think about that, guys?
That looked good. How did Elvis do? Let's see. Let's see the replay of the Elvis cam. You know, he's always anticipating. Elvis is always anticipating.
Just follow the runner, though, Elvis. Come on.
Oh, my bad.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Alex Bregman, the batter.
This pitch in there for a called third strike. Slider from Kumar Rocker, and for a 2nd consecutive inning, he retires the side in order.
Ben Brown on the mound, 3rd inning of work. Line drive to center. Pete Crow Armstrong in, and he makes the catch. A slide for show. 1 away.
Pete gets a very good jump on a ball.
And that'll bring up Brandon Nimmo.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ben Brown, 3 scoreless frames in his first start so far.
Ian Happ will take low for ball 4. There's a good start to this 4th inning. Cubs lead by a run, trying to extend that lead as Seiya Suzuki comes up, Zach. Here's a high fly ball, deep left center field. Back goes Carter, back goes Ozuna. It's got a chance! Gone! Seiya Suzuki, a long home run, and the Cubs lead 3-0.
Seiya says, see ya. Seiya Suzuki saw 8 pitches in homer. Michael Busch saw 10 pitches and just drew a walk.
There's a bouncer up the middle. Diving stop. Duran to second. They get the force out. What a play by Ezekiel Duran. Wow. There's your first out of the inning.
Spectacular play. Diving on the shortstop side, and look how calm he was. He knew there's no double play here, but he knew he needed to throw it quick enough to get the out. Calmly transfers the ball and gets it to Seager just in time.
Pete Crow Armstrong
struck him out swinging. Got him on a low slider. So there's the second out of the inning.
Dansby Swanson extends the inning. Infield single. Cubs have runners at first and third.
That will be all in this inning for Rocker. Only 2 runs allowed in the inning. Really critical spot for this Rangers pen.
It'll be Cal Quantrill. He did a great job in relief for Rocker in Detroit. Rangers have struggled recently with the starters coming out with inherited runners on.
Swanson is in there with his 3rd stolen base of the year.
So 2 in scoring position now.
1-1 and a comebacker off Quantrill's glove. Duran is there and throws him out.
The Cubs come up with 2 runs in the inning on 2 hits. They leave 2.
Ben Brown still in the game, and that's in part because he has been very efficient.
Could be his last hitter.
It's a called 3rd strike. Brings up Corey Seager.
Likes to get after that first pitch.
Swings at the first pitch, backhanded by Busch, underhands to Brown, 2 outs. It's not easy to do in general with Ben Brown, 2nd time around the order in his first start of the season.
I just think he's feeling really good out there. I mean, consistently in the zone with his stuff.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ben Brown, first start of the year, 4 scoreless, hitless innings. Ben Brown, big time handshake, well deserved. What a start.
Rollison, first man out of the chute for the Cubs here tonight.
So back-to-back walks, and the Rangers get the tying run up in this 5th inning.
1 out.
And now the Rangers will send up another pinch hitter.
Foscue with 2 men on here. It's the lefty Rollison. And he hits that one sharply to left field. That's a base hit. Carter has great speed. He'll score easily. RBI single by Foscue, and the Rangers are on the board.
Opportunity taken advantage of for Justin Foscue.
That brings out Craig Counsell. Rollison out after a 3rd of an inning. Javier Assad relieves Ryan Rollison.
Tying runs aboard. Jansen the go-ahead run at the plate.
And Assad skips that one to the plate. It goes to the backstop, and everybody moves up. A wild pitch puts McCutchen at 3rd and Foscue at 2nd base.
And now a single could get this game tied up.
Pop up. Nico Horner makes the catch. Works just like a strikeout. 2 away, runners don't advance. Hit to center. Pete Crow Armstrong makes the catch. Nice job. Javier Assad strands a pair. Brandon Nimmo lines out.
Here's a pitch outside, and Busch gets the walk. With 1 away, a man on. 6th inning. Cubs lead 3-1. And a big jump at first by Busch, and he's going to steal second. No throw from the catcher Jansen. That's how big the jump was by Michael Busch.
So Kelly strikes out. That's the 2nd out in the inning.
First I thought he hurt himself swinging, but I think he was just upset.
Looks like he's okay, yeah.
Let's see if Pete can get a hold of one.
Pete to left. Heading back, can't get it. One hops over the wall. Pete Crow Armstrong to 2nd. Michael Busch scores. RBI double PCA. It's 4-1 Cubs. Cal Quantrill against Nico Horner. They go to 2nd. And a collision. Oh boy. Shoots into center field. Nico heading to 2nd. He slides in and he's safe.
I don't know if there's another guy in the big leagues that gets to 2nd on that play.
Oh my goodness. That ball hit the back slope of the mound, but miscommunication between Foscue and Seager. Of course, they don't play together very often, but they actually collided, and Horner gets the 2nd.
Bases loaded.
2 out in the inning.
So both outs have been force outs here at home. 4-2 and now 5-2. Suzuki reaches on the fielder's choice.
And it'll take a base hit from Michael Busch.
Line drive left center. It's a hit for Michael Busch. Into the gap. 2-run score. Here comes another. Bases clearing double Michael Busch. And the Cubs are up 7-1 to the 7th.
Well, they almost let him wiggle off the hook, but ultimately pulled him into the boat.
There's one out and a runner at first, and Ian Happ coming up. Swung on and hit deep to right field. Back goes Duran. He leaps, and he's got it. What a play by Ezekiel Duran. In deep right center field, just shy of the track. Duran racing towards center field, leaped up and brought it down, robbing Happ of extra bases and a run batted in.
Rangers down to their final out. Hit in the air, right center field. Pete Crow Armstrong into the gap, underneath it, makes the catch. Cubs win. Second 10-game winning streak of the season for the 2026 Chicago Cubs. 10 again.